Hi, Chris Noel here, and I am surprised to find myself enthusiastically endorsing Todd Standing's documentary, Discovering Bigfoot. It just appeared on my Netflix, and so I watched it, and I really loved it for the most part. He's kind of rubbed me the wrong way over the years. I can't quite tell if he's shooting straight or not, and for sure there are some preposterous clips of him dashing about in his ghillie suit as if camouflage is really going to fool Sasquatch. But there are enough new impressive elements in this film that I really was quite blown away. There's an amazing sequence where Todd's operating in the foreground at night, and in the background, in infrared, you can see apples being taken from the log by a dark hand. Super cool. And in the last 3 minutes of this movie, there is footage of a Sasquatch face that had never been released before, that, if it's legitimate, is deeply impressive. I haven't been able to get it out of my mind since. I have no particular reason to believe that it's not for real. It looks like it's for real. I could be being fooled. But I just really think that Todd now has situated himself as the highest profile and most compelling researcher when it comes to extreme wilderness trekking. And in fact, that's his whole paradigm, is that in order to come into contact with this species, we have to go where no man has ever been before, you know, just deep into the land of nowhere, where Sasquatch rules. It's the melodrama of that sort of bothers me, but it's offset by the fact that Doctors Meldrum and Bindernagel are prominently featured in this documentary, and they vouch for Todd's sincerity. So that's another thing that made me really appreciate this documentary. At the same time, many others are finding evidence of Sasquatch very, very close to humanity. So this is the polar opposite research approach to what Todd Standing is so vividly portraying. And it's going to be an interesting dynamic or dialectic over the next months and years to see which approach gains more prominence. I'm going to be starting a podcast in the new year called The Nearness of You, which will focus specifically on this startling fact that Sasquatch does operate right near and sometimes within our cities and towns. I'll have more information on this in January, and I'll be looking for lots of participation. I and the others who are latching on to the fact of this extreme proximity are going to need to kind of drive this revolution in awareness as best we can, as a sort of a counterpart to the extreme wilderness approach. Anyway, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Solstice. Noel out.